From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Jets at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Here we go. Hey, 5, green 19, got what? Right.
To throw is Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Good move at the 30. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Up. Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Again, Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this Remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. They begin with a run by Smith. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down, here's Smith again. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and we feel that way.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. And sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, is... And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Yellow.
Inside handoff, Smith. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Smith up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. 15. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Smith catches left side. Oh, heck of a move. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
A handoff to Smith. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And then he hits him in stride. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, here's Fields. That's caught. This is a Abanikanda. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields. The 20. 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 42 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing right, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, Martinez. He will push his way down to about the 14. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the
11.
first down.
Here's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 35-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm back at what you need to pick up ground. I'm the one that introduced you to the league right now. Oh my God.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
Mahomes now to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. They're all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score, Chiefs 28, Jets 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Now it's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Hey, Ken. Green 19, get that. Right.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now Fields going to run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Jets are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. A I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. They'll run it again with Smith. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Attack, attack! Hey, yo, hey, go. Hey, Ripple it. Hey, Finte, come back!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Tried to burrow in behind his offensive line and sneak it in, but the surge up front, it came from the defensive side of the line of scrimmage, and he was unable to get in.
Trying to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, check.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 4.
Here we go. Green 19, just right.
Looking to throw. Fields. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
180!
They go back to the ground with Smith. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
This offense so far on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. Running left and Smith. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Second and 10. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Operating from the gun. Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the gun on 3rd down. Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
No muss, no muss.
They'll look to throw again. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 32.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
If they're able to come back to tie or win this game, I think this is a play that we're going to look back on as the game changer. It really changed the tone of what the opposition wanted to do when they're trying to run some time off the clock and add to its lead late in this contest.
Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Attack! Yellow. 15. Attack. 15.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score, Chiefs 42, Jets 32. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Oh, let's go.
Fields now to throw. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Fields. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Jets 32.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Straight
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the pieces are setting beside, we are not going out. Can you see the Joker flying over? As she's standing in the field of clover, watching our every day. What would happen if we took her away? They said the Joker is a wanted man, makes his way out across the land. See him sifting through the sand. So I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, 'cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, 'cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo. There's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not. Follow in your blood.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
11. Go. Here we go. Right 80. Right 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Speed, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 12.
They've got a man in motion.
11 empty. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
2nd down carry for Jones. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right, stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now ready for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
65, 70,
They'll go again with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
30-yard line.
Left side, pump on Metcalf. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Maverick, 60 Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Dalton. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Ready? Warriors 70.
To throw, here's Dalton. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and short.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Warren on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. It's a get one on the opening series, and it's got to feel good for this offense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chase Brown now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
Jones wants more. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10.
11, mighty. 10, 10. 11, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Keep that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here.
Right 80. Stop. 11 MT. Take. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right cut. 11. Stop.
Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Throwing here, Dalton. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Panther 11, 18, run, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes moment really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
11. Gun. Dot. 11 Thomas. 12. 11 Mighty. 11. Dot.
In the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now. An offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
11 Thomas. 12.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
Yo, can I go for it? Hold on 1 second, baby. Yo. Yeah. All right.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On one, right?
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Here we go. 180.
Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
11 Mighty. Here we go.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Quickly out to the right, complete. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Deputy Lions.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab. It's still going. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
70 range, 70 range, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target, that's Metcalf. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's the Steelers' first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Dalton to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal.
Get it!
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Come on.
Throwing off the play fake. This finds Austin, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of what looks like about 1 on first down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now Dalton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Panther 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's a screen play to Warren. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's this underneath to Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
19 target. Reno.
On first down, Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Dalton looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Dalton now to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for us Steelers.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. And the Bengals get to it.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11, 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
3rd down, here's Jones. They're across the 40. Nice run here. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Blocking 18.
Throwing here, Dalton. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Dalton. He completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Third and 4 coming up now.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Now that 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's Dalton. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They are throwing it again. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try to...
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on.
Warren running between the tackles. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets into the 15. And they're going to be set up for the first and goal here for the 7.
I'm John, what's up?
Chunk of yards, you just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Ready.
Complete on the option. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. Maybe on the comeback trail right now, if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
They'll start with a give to Jones. Jukes away from one. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
11, 11, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
from the gun. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
11 MT. 11. Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
He's back to throw. It's his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 coming. 12. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight.
To throw, here's Dalton. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Okay, break.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
That's bullshit. That nigga cut me off. Oh, that's bullshit. Motherfucker cut me off.
Driving inside to get the one. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Warren once more. And they're going to be set up strong with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one one of those situations, Kate, I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go now. Step to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Let's tighten it up here for second and goal. He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. Play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He dropped to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick is good. He got it. And he trails the chip shot to win them this game. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
What up, Jody?
Stop the run. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
I work tomorrow. I guess so. How did it go?
I mean, I was there for a long time when they did that. But that's what it was for everybody. Like, I fasted. Children couldn't sleep. Went to the doctor. Everything was good. I had some hemorrhoids, but you know, they was like, you know, I feel like everybody has them. But essentially, when they do the fast,
I ain't seen nothing in your asshole the other day.
yeah, but maybe it's internal. I don't know. Maybe they disappeared now. So much, but I just put it on this store. But the chick was like, everybody has it. And I'm not doing from parents for this thing.
Right.
Shit 15 times in 24 hours.
Right.
That's what it's like. But he said, everything looks good. He said, I do want to check your blood in December. He said, you know, because I might have to do some different kind of testing. I said, okay. Yeah, but and then everything was good. I feel excited though.
Sure.
I eat
I know you're excited about that.
mashed potatoes, and I got cut that up. I picked the mashed
Hold on
potatoes.
a second. That's my. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that, but I feel wore out. So hopefully I'll sleep good tonight.
You will. You ate and shit. You had a meat-itis.
You started with them, then you selected all options.
What you end up doing?
And then
where you left?
the salad is what you can take.
Dealing with
Now,
Geico.
they say all you can eat. Crab leg, shrimp, things like that. Not for this price.
Watching TV?
Nope.
That way you can show you the bang for your
I didn't get a chance to because, I got up and dealt with that. It took some time.
Now, if it's I definitely say to me.
Steph.
That's why he gave it. Making sure these kids are routine and be on the ground. You going to that?
I'm chilling. Everybody actually to come outside. Probably not. Probably gotta work in the morning.
What, that's just about?
Yeah.
Need flex. One thing. Pockets.
Nice so far.
Watching videos on Instagram.
Alright, so we ain't gonna act like these Wale Nike joints ain't hard as
Men and women?
Yo. Yeah, sorry about that earlier, son. Everybody named Mama was calling me.
No, you good. I mean, that's it's backpack sooner. I assume, right?
Yeah, it's good. Actually, I got a refinance. That client wants me to do 200, so we just have to get some one of the documents from them. Make things better.
They do a refinance, but that's in New York. They do a refinance.
Nah, this is in Jersey. He's actually trying to do a refinance on the mechanic shop. It's a dealership / mechanic shop.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's going to refile so that he can make a purchase.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, dang, what they doing with that in New York?
Some people do refis too in New York because they do that to get the capital, where that credit and their debt's up, and then sometimes to make purchases. Oh, hold on, homeboy, hold on. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Hello?
Bro, that game was trash.
It's hella trash, bro.
Bro, with that play, the play when I came on the mic, they were talking about why they made my, when I said good game, why they made my quarterback throw the ball after running back seat was wide open.
Uh-huh.
No, I thought it was 4th down. It was my 3rd down, my fucking tight end dropped the ball.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They gave me a 1st down. I was trying to figure out how I got the ball back, and I just looked at it after the game.
And then that post route, the corner route, your man blocked me, so I couldn't even come down and try to defend the shit. Yeah, so it's all bullshit. That's why in my record, that is what it is. I mean, I play sometimes just to, do something different from my day to day. But it is what it is.
Like I'll take it, but I ain't gonna brag. I was pissed off and just lead the pass.
Yeah, he did. He dropped the shit. The ball was on the fucking ground.
Yeah, I thought it was when I'm sitting there vision, then I looked at the screen. I'm like, how the fuck I got the ball back? I thought maybe I misread it down or something. So I saved it and went back after the game and look. I was like,
The man is some bullshit.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's fun. I didn't play the shit for fun either. I don't just sit there and brag and shit. I went up there. Yeah. All right, bro.
All right, man. Hello? Yeah, he is. Sure.
Alright, so look, this is just me being curious, right?
Huh?
Some shit I always wanted to know, I never really got the chance to ask.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably fit you before I catch your chain.
First one is like, if you pretty much knew